Everybody, it's warm outside, and thankfully to modern technology with air conditioning, it's only about 72 in the house, so it's not too bad. But yeah, welcome to another live edition of Let's Talk About the Weather. Tonight's sponsor is Easy Whiz Cheese.
Easy cheese.
Easy cheese, so sharp cheddar flavor. So yeah, props to that. Got up to 91 today. That's the official high at the National Weather Service office out at PDX. And good news, it's not going to be sticking around for much longer. We're going to drop about 10 degrees tomorrow, looking about 81 for the high, maybe 82, 83, somewhere there. Some spots might overachieve and do that. And then we get a little bit colder on Wednesday. The high gets up to 68, and then it resets and we start to get warmer after that. So it could be interesting to see what happens going forward. Doug says, do you call it a heat wave? I call it a 2-day heat wave. Yesterday was warm. Today was really warm at 91. So yeah, I'm going to say it's history. And good news, this is my 50th broadcast. Thank you, Facebook, for letting me know. 50th broadcast. Again, tonight's sponsor is Easy Cheese, Sharp Cheddar. Thank you for that. And of course, our friends at Refreshe Safeway Water. So those are our sponsors for tonight. 50th broadcast, wanted to come hang out with everybody, so thank you for that. Rich, how are you? Hi, Samantha. Hope all is well. Again, 91 today, 81 tomorrow, 68 coming up on Wednesday, and then we crank up the temp again. Looks like we're probably going to hit somewhere around the mid-70s starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, here's the real fun part. One of our forecast models, the GFS, the Global Forecasting System, takes us and we get warmer to the point where next week we could be even hotter than we are now before it drops off suddenly for next weekend, which I know is not good news for those of you that are going to the Joe Nichols concert, aka Country Fest. The Rose Festival, all that stuff is kind of happening, kicks off that next weekend. Right now it looks to be cold. Again, it's one forecast model, not going to put a whole lot of stock into it right now, too far out, but first look says it's going to be kind of cold, which is not good because we've had events like that and it's just not fun. I'd rather have it be nice and warm, or at least say mid-70s, so that way it's just easier. But for those of you joining me right now, yes, it was 91 today. First time we've hit the 90s since 2016. Last year, I believe it was late September, if I remember the stat correctly. But again, so we're looking at possibly some warmer weather starting Thursday. Thursday will be in the mid-70s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're back up into the mid-80s. Great temperature. It's not too hot. Definitely not cold. Just right. Get out there and work on your tan. Of course, we recommend using anything over SPF 90 to take care of your skin because we don't want you to burn. But we want you to have a nice healthy glow because the vitamin D is great. Somebody that takes a lot of vitamin D, I love the sun. It's natural and it's free, so I'm very happy about that. But again, so 91 today, 81 tomorrow, and then a whopping high of 65 on Wednesday. So we're going to drop it down 30 plus degrees in some locations from today to what we have on Wednesday. Still not a whole lot of chance of precip though, just saying about 25% chance of precip in the morning on Wednesday before it starts to dry out and warm up again. Yev, how are you? Felix, how are you? Hope everything's all well with you guys. Felix, I miss you. I wish you were in town. We could do lunch with Mario, but that's a whole different story for a different day. So again, 91 today, folks. It's a little warm. 91 degrees. I'm totally down with that. Jessica's on. Hi, Dennis. How are you? I need to come down and visit you and your lovely granddaughter, Paisley Hart. She's a sweetheart. Love that little girl. Got to come down and see her. But, so we're looking at temperatures rebounding out of the 90s back down to the 80s, then into the 60s, and then we start to warm up again, 70s and 80s, as we go through the end of this week into the weekend. Like I said, next week we could be looking at temperatures even hotter than 91 today. One of the forecast models says about 93, 94 for maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in that time period before it dives off the hill again and it gets chillier. So we'll see. Still a long ways out. So if you guys missed the news, this is our 50th broadcast. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I asked Emily to be on the show tonight. She said she was not available. She will make an appearance at some time in the very near future. So nobody asked about it, but I'm just letting everybody know that she will join us here in the not too distant future. So yeah, 50, so 91 degrees, you guys. That's awesome. I'm totally stoked about that. Love the hot temperatures. I hope you have air conditioning. If you don't, I am so sorry. I know it's not fun dealing with it. Been there, done that. It's not fun. We grew up in a house with parents that didn't believe in air conditioning until probably, 2004, 2005, and I will never, ever, ever go without it again. It's just, And those nights of getting 2 hours of sleep and just too hot and fans is just not fun. I'm grateful for it, but just I don't want to ever do that again. So 91 was the high today. It's going to get down to 81 tomorrow, 65 possibly on Wednesday, and then we start to crank the heat up again, starting in the mid-70s on Thursday, and then 80s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What a great Memorial Day weekend. It should be really nice out there. If you get a chance, go out there, enjoy it. But be safe. Remember, the rivers are still really cold. So if you're going to go and try and cool off on the river, make sure that you take a life jacket. Have somebody with you. You don't want to jump into water and then realize it's 50 degrees. It kind of shocks your system. Just not good. So just be safe if you're going to be out there. No drinking and driving. I know Memorial Day weekend's big. Tune into the Indy 500 on Sunday. Coverage starts at 8 a.m. on Channel 2, KATU, ABC. Queen Lolo is in the house. All hail Queen Lolo. We love you, Lori. Congrats, by the way, on Jackson and a couple of your other artists. Good peoples, and you're one of the best, so thank you for that. But yeah, we're excited. 91 degrees today, and I know it's hotter down in California. I had a friend tell me it was 101 in Modesto. That's just way too hot, and this early. But hey, you know, it's spring. We're getting into summer, so hope everybody is doing well. I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the weather. Stay safe.